Hello everyone and welcome back to another Reddit Reads. This one reads, am I the a-hole for not wanting our friend to ever come back to our house after he ate literally everything we owned? That gives me the impression that he ate the furniture too. My husband and I live abroad. Earlier this year, a mutual acquaintance, let's call him K, reached out saying he'd been scammed with an apartment rental. I had nowhere to stay. At first, we only offered a weekend, but he was polite, helped around the house, and seemed grateful, so we ended up letting him stay the full 20 days he'd asked for. During that time, some things rubbed us the wrong way. He never brought groceries, and multiple times he pretended he was going to pay but forgot his wallet, or claimed he could only use Apple Pay, not accepted at our local supermarket. He'd eat way more than his share. Once my husband and I shared half a pizza, and he ate the other pizza and half without contributing. Still, we felt bad for him, so we let it go. We stayed friendly, and a few months later, we were planning a 17-day trip. Since he was struggling with rent, we offered him to stay at our place in exchange for taking care of our dog. I even wrote a Google Doc with instructions for the house, dog care, gym access, etc. I told him he could eat anything that was going to expire: fruit, veggies, yogurt, etc. When we came back, everything was gone, and I mean everything. The entire fridge, freezer, pantry. He finished 2 jars of jam, a jar of peanut butter, a giant Costco bottle of olive oil, condiments, rice, snacks, cheese, even my husband's supplements. He completely destroyed a ceramic pan. He consumed things that usually last us 6 months in just 2 weeks. I honestly suspect he might have taken stuff with him because it's insane how much was missing. What? I didn't confront him except to ask him to replace the pan, which he mocked me about. It's just a pan, why are you making it a big deal? Because it's theirs and you destroyed it. I feel deeply disrespected. Now he keeps texting me acting like nothing happened and wants to hang out. I told my husband I don't want him in our home ever again. My husband says I'm being too harsh, and if he wants to stay friends, that's his choice. But I feel completely taken advantage of and disrespected. Am I the a-hole for not wanting to see this guy ever again and refusing to let him come back to our house? You were gone for 17 days, and the thing that's throwing me off is the supplements. Like, how much of a supply did they have? What? The olive oil, what was he doing? What? Your husband is way too chill about this. He didn't consume it all in that time. He emptied your place and took it back to his to last him a while. He stole from you like he was on a shopping spree. But he said he didn't have a place. Unless he lied. Olive oil is too obvious. What was he doing otherwise? Drinking a cup of olive oil mixed with some creatine for breakfast every morning? Changed the locks. This guy's a thief. Stole all the food, probably some cleaning supplies and paper products. Friends don't steal from each other. I don't understand the husband excusing this. The man is trash. The next time this guy will steal lots of valuables, TV, jewelry, computers, etc. All with husband's permission. If I was OP, I would check the valuables now. That's a good shout. Not the a-hole. Change the locks. He gets wind from your husband. You have an overnight stay elsewhere. We'll be restocking again. He made a duplicate. Tell husband put on his big boy pants and smell the coffee. Mooch boy does not come in the door anymore. He can stay friends, but hubby goes to his place. Time for cameras and a door camera. Cameras are a good shout. I don't understand why the husband is not more annoyed about all of his stuff being taken. That's weird. Not the a-hole, this guy robbed you. Unless he was running a mukbang. There's no way he could eat that much. Crossed a boundary when you were trying to help. Your hubby needs to stand up for you. You're supposed to be a unit. You're justifiably upset. He sounds like the scammer. Makes me wonder if he ever had a place to stay in the first place, or if that was his scam to get free lodgings. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. He lied to you up front. Get a full 20-day stay where he barely paid for anything, then ate out of the house. That could be a shout. Could be lying about the scam and he's the scammer. How's the dog doing? I'd imagine the poor Lovey was ignored that entire time as well. Don't even get me started. I feel extremely guilty for leaving my puppy with this good for nothing. Luckily she's totally fine and shows no sign of anything bad happening, but at this point I don't trust him or anyone. That's fair. I'm glad the dog's okay. I missed why your husband is so keen to be friends with this leech, not the a-hole. Kicking the parasite out permanently would be a rather sensible move. I think it's because we live outside our home country, and it's not that easy for him to make friends here. I feel like he's being overly patient because he's very lonely. Still, I do realise this is something I need to talk to him about. I just needed a bit of validation, but I do plan to have conversations with him on different terms, because a real friend doesn't do this kind of thing. Oh, okay. Well, I hope the husband understands a bit more. It was such a what? So honestly, yeah, now I kind of feel like he's the scammer. Wow. That was such like a shocking thing. At first I was like, how the hell are they eating all of this? And then I was reading the comments like, oh yeah, he's probably just stolen everything. Yeah, that sounds a bit more reasonable. Oh, wow. Yeah, not the a-hole. Hopefully they can talk to their husband a bit more and get them to understand, like, this is not a good person. You do not want them in your life. They are just fully taking advantage of you. And hopefully they can see that. But, what are your guys' thoughts and opinions on this? I hope you have enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next one.